If you're a heat nursing technician or even a salesperson, what's some information that you have to know about easy payment plans or financing that'll make your job easier to help people get qualified, and why does it matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Sylvan Bell, coming to you live from Kaanapali, Maui, on a perfect day to talk about sales and business and a fantastic day to talk about you. So here is what you need to know. You know the rules, you know the scores, you know the debt to credit ratio of what it takes to get somebody financed for an easy payment plan or for financing. I want to share with you a mistake that I see technicians and even salespeople make frequently is all of a sudden they assume the role of the bank, right? It's not a chicken coming up behind me. It freaked me out for a second. All of a sudden they assume the role of a bank, and why this becomes important to you is it's not your role to decide. It is the role of the bank. So if somebody goes, hey, what do I need to do to qualify for this easy payment plan or for this financing? Hey, look, this is where you can get yourself in a lot of trouble. Hey, you know, you got to have a 650 FICO score. You got to have a 50% credit to debt ratio. Listen, a lot of companies out there have pretty loose terms. So this is a line that you could use. Just don't make anything up, okay? Hey, the company's got pretty loose terms. I'm not the bank. I'm not the financing company. Let's just see if we could get you approved. Okay. So what you need to know is you're not telling them all the scores. You're not telling them all the rules. You're not telling them all the stuff that it needs to take to get the job through. Because what happens is people start having doubt. Well, you know, what if I get rejected? What if they tell me no? What if I can't? All the what ifs start getting in the way. All the issues start getting in the way. And what happens is they start slowly going, no, 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 no. You have to keep momentum in your sales process, and you have to keep that ability to have them say, hey, this is something I'm interested in. It's still something that I want to do. And this right here is why you should join HVACTechSecrets.com. I'll give you the goods, not in the Facebook group, not in the YouTube channel, which means private coaching, private training, discounted coaching, discounted training. It's an email publication. You get emails, okay? So if you have somebody that you're working with and you're like, hey, I really do want to get you approved, you got to get them over the line. Now, I'm going to share with you something super secret that I learned in the downturn of 2008 and 2009. If somebody's got some challenging credit, you kind of have to prepare them and say, hey, look, you know, sometimes it may take a couple of times to get somebody to find you. Are we cool with that? You got to ask that like here and not way down the line over here. Now, make sure you're doing ethical stuff. You're not making stuff up. You're not lying. You're not cheating. You're not stealing. We know that sometimes it's tough to get people approved, and sometimes you got to use 1, 2, 3, or 4 finance sources, maybe even a credit card, some cash. Like, look, there's people who want stuff and they need your help. In no way am I making fun of them. It takes creative financing sometimes to make some magic happen. Be aware that how you explain the financing really does matter. How you explain what happens really matters. And how you explain, sometimes people get rejected. As credit markets tighten up, the financing companies all change their secret sauce, and nobody's really going to tell you what the secret sauce is. They'll give you an ish. It's like 650-ish, you know, a 45% credit to debt ratio-ish. It'll go by, like, sometimes we'll look at it and sometimes we won't. And so if you go down this path of like, well, here's all the definites, people are like checking off the boxes, can't do that, can't do that, can't do that. Let's just get this thing to go through, see if we can get it to happen. That's the best way for you to take a look. You got 1 of 3 things to do from here. Just 1 of 3. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, you know what you got to do. Share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.